Okay, so the sun is down. It's starting to cool off a little bit. Literally, that sun goes down, probably cooled off 5 degrees. But just wanted to get some shots of the old KLR. I'm telling you what, I was telling you earlier how much I enjoy this bike. I just like the look of it. It's a good looking bike. A lot of people don't like the new generations of it, but I do like that big fairing on it. It does a good job. I've never really done a big walk around this bike, but it needs a little TLC. I think I need a new chain here before too long, and I definitely need a couple new tires. The front tire's not looking too bad. I've got about 4,000 miles on that front tire, but it's in pretty good shape for as many miles as I got on it. The back tire doesn't fare quite as good. I'm gonna need a new back tire here shortly, but other than that, this bike is just, I don't know, I love this bike. I don't know what else to say. Those hard panniers are nice for moto camping. When you're just loading up, you can throw a lot of crap in there and go. So I don't know, it's been kind of nice. I haven't ridden this bike. I've done little rides here and there, but as far as going moto camping, it's been over a year since I've moto camped on this bike, especially since I got the Ibex. I've been doing most of my riding on the Ibex, but it's a simple bike. There's not much to it. There's not much to the TFT. Now, this custom screen right here, I made that custom screen. Okay, I need to get a new screen because I screwed that one up. I tried to fix it. What I did is I had a bunch of stickers on it. I had a bunch of, stickers, me and stickers. I had a bunch of stickers, and I tried taking those off with a decal erasing wheel, and it marred it all up. And then I thought, oh, I'll paint it and try to do all this stuff. And yeah, I screwed it up. So I need a new clear or smoked screen. But boy, those are expensive for this bike for some reason. But it is what it is. I'll have to do it if I keep the bike. So anyway, just wanted to do a walk around of the KLR. I'll come over here to my camp. This is my tent. It's a great little tent. It's by One Tigers. This used to be the only tent I had. I've done more camping in this tent. It's heavy. It's about 5 pounds with poles and everything. But it's huge. It is a 2-person tent. I love One Tigers products. It's got good ventilation. If you can see, the rain tarp comes down and lets the air go up underneath it. It's got a couple vents. Condensation isn't bad at all. I like the color. The color's pretty. It's kind of this brownie color. And like I say, up until the time I got some ultralight tents, this was the tent I would use. This tent's been around the world. So, in fact, when I think this is the tent that I took out west with me last year and rode all over. So anyway, this thing's been around. I've got some newer tents, some nicer tents, and some way lighter tents. Most of my tents now are around the sub 2 pounds. So again, this is a couple pounds, but I wasn't going too far. I wasn't doing aggressive off-road. So I wanted to take my old reliable, this is kind of a nostalgia trip if I look at it. A little bit of nostalgia going on, but I got my comfort chair. I went ahead and brought a table. I used to bring that table all the time. It don't weigh nothing. But when you're going long distance, everything matters. You know what I mean? All your weight matters. But anyway, there's my noodles I showed you. I'm going to have some noodles for dinner here. I'm definitely not hungry yet because at that rally I went to, we had some barbecue. So we went to this rally today, or I did, with some guys. It was called the Shovelhead something. I guess they have it every year. My buddy Richard is a bike builder, and he just builds amazing Harleys. That's his thing. He loves Harley Davidson. He builds them. He loves them. He's an amazing guy. His talent is unbelievable. He's been my guy working in my shop. He was a cabinet builder up in New York, and now he lives here and builds bikes for just a hobby. But I'll tell you what, he is a world-renowned custom bike builder. But he's into these Harleys. We're good friends, so he invites me to all these Harley events. It's not necessarily my scene. I don't mind the people. I've always had good experiences. Nobody's been rude or I mean, 2 wheels are 2 wheels. That's what I say. I met some good people there today, and we just talked bikes, and it was fun. They had some barbecue, like vendors there, trailers, food trucks. So we had some barbecue food truck stuff, and it was good. So anyway, we are here. We're set up, and it's what we want to do. It's what we came for. So I'm gonna relax, and I may even do a little editing, some videos. Like I say, I downloaded some movies, and when I do this, I come and relax, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Talk to you in a minute. Okay, so I told you guys about this amazing light that I got here. I've had this light for 4 or 5 years. It's a solar light. It's got a battery charger. It'll charge your phone. It's made by Luminade is the name of the company. I would buy it again. It's been a good light. It did spring a hole, so it'll deflate. It's very, very sad when it deflates. But for right now, it's working for just a few minutes. But I wanted to show you my cook system. So my cook system consists of a few things here. This is what they call a Pika lid, and this is a brand new product. I got it off of Garage Grown Gear, okay? I do a little backpacking, and this is developed by one of the premier backpacking guys. His name's Justin Outdoors. He's a Canadian guy, and he developed this lid. So it's got this handle design. to use your long-handled spoon to see if I can do this and hold my phone all at the same time. But what is cool about this, I may have to put my phone down. Hang on, stand by. Okay, so see, my poor little light is wilting. It's very, very sad. It's like a sad flower. But anyway, here is my Pika lid. So your fuel canister clips right onto the lid. Let's see if I can peel it off. The beauty of that is so that it doesn't sit in the bottom of your cook pot and rust, because it will rust. In fact, this pot's probably got a little rust in it because of it. This is a BRS 2000 or 5000. I don't know. We'll look at it. That's an ultralight little stove. Ultralight little stove there. This lid actually has a little place to put your lighter. So you put your stove on your canister and light it with your lighter, and Bob's your uncle. So anyway, kind of a cool system. I do dig it. And I look at my poor little wilting lantern. I'm thinking I could maybe patch that. I'll have to try, maybe put some silicone or something on it, because it's very, very sad. But anyway, that's my cook system. I'm going to cook me some noodles here. I think about, you hang that light in your tent, it would probably not, wilt. But just the way it sits, it's very, very sad. So sad little light. Okay, so I told you we were going to do some cold weather camping. It's not going to get as cold as I was hoping tonight, but I did bring this fire pit nonetheless, and I wanted to show you guys this cool fire pit. So this fire pit weighs absolutely nothing. I don't know, I'll weigh it on the scale, but it's literally a couple ounces. Half a pound maybe. It's basically just aluminum poles and some wire mesh. And then I bring those logs that use compressed wood logs that use light on fire. Light the bag on fire, and this log right here will burn for about 3 hours, just like this. If you're cold, you feel the heat from underneath. Up on top, it lights always easy, even if you're just using twigs and whatever, because you can get air up and around and underneath. So I'll tell you what, this is a nice asset. I usually keep this for car camping or emergency. I carry one of these in my pickup just to with a couple logs in, just so that if you ever get stranded, you can start it and you got warmth for about 3 hours. So they're pretty safe. The ashes aren't falling down. You can see that there's leaves underneath the ground, and the ashes from the fire aren't falling down and catching the ground on fire. And so you can usually burn one of these where you can't burn a normal fire. So anyway, it's kind of nice. It's nice to have a little fire. It's cooled off, but it's not as cool as I think it even was last night. So anyway, I'm just going to chillax here and enjoy the fire. Okay, so this tent particularly, I've got other tents that have a ridge line that goes all the way over. So it didn't really do that great as far as a, getting the ridge, the little string lights to string up. I've got a hook over here and one over here, and just a hanging loop there. So, but still, it's pretty cool. So they dim. See, they turn off. They go bright. And you can, let's see, dim them down. Yeah, check that out. That's pretty sweet, actually. I like that. So anyway, we're in the tent, and we are playing here with these lights. This is the Haven Tents Ridge Light, and it just comes in that little bag there, so I kind of dig that. It's a little bit of a yellower light than this light, so it's a little bit different, but I do like it. It kind of gives a more warm look inside the tent. So anyway, all in all, that's a win. Okay, so we have this heater here. Now, full disclosure, I checked the weather. It's not going to be below 0 tonight. It's probably not even going to be close to below 0. If it hits 45, I'll be surprised. So last few nights, this time of night, it's been pretty chilly. But yeah, tonight I was hoping for a little bit colder, and trust me, we'll do some more colder camp outs. But anyway, I brought the tent heater anyway, fully expecting it to be a little colder, but it's not. So anyway, how this works is you got your propane or your I think it's isobutane canister over there, and it goes in here. You turn this on, you give it a little clickage, and look at that. That's hot. So on a tent this size, it'll heat that up in about 10 seconds. And it would, this is safe to run it inside of a tent. It's made for tents. So anyway, I'm not even going to need it until probably late tonight or in the morning, just to warm up and get dressed. But it's a pretty cool little heater called the KAWASAKI. I think it's called the KAWASAKI. It is the, let's see, what is this heater? I don't know. It's on the box or whatever. Let's see here. Oh, it's called the KAWASAKI Cupid heater. It don't weigh that much, so it's definitely worth bringing on a trip. Anyway, cool product, and I'll actually be thankful for it in the morning. So there it is. Okay, so it's morning time, and I'm packing up. This is my least favorite part about moto camping, is the pack up. But anyway, that's what's left of my fire, which I don't think is all too bad. It burns pretty hot, but anyway, that's our situation. The sun's looks like it's peeking through the trees. There. It's pretty. Anyway, I'm looking pretty rough this morning. I don't do those wake up videos very well. But slept good. A lot of noise in the woods. Dogs and critters and all kinds of things running around in the woods. But I slept good. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning. I woke up about 7 and stirred, and then it was not quite light at 7, so I waited a little bit. And so I'm going to pack up, and I'm going to ride home and actually go to church. So it is Sunday morning, so that's the plan. See you later. Okay, KLR started, and we're going to just ride home. So have fun.